Welcome back to Going Bush, and something very close to my heart now, and that's fly fishing. We've been told to turn up in the bush here today to check out the new Sense Fly, which I can only assume is very, very good trout food.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but the Sense Fly, old trout, has nothing at all to do with fly fishing or fish at all. It is about aviation, and a subject very dear to my heart: radio-controlled aviation. There is an eye in the sky.
Well, this is going to end well.
Here we go. This will do just here. Are we on?
We're on.
Inside this black suitcase may well be the future. It might not look like much, but this bit of polystyrene shaped like a stealth bomber is giving those that work in the forest a whole new perspective on a much more regular basis. With just a few numbers punched into the drone's mini computer, the pre-flight check is complete.
Righto, now Jill, stupidly you've given this to me. It's not worth that much money, is it? Let's not worry about that. All right. Let's launch.
Okay. And hopefully it's going to fly. Okay, so the plane is going into a holding pattern around us at the moment.
Yeah.
Until we give it some instructions. We only have just over a minute to give it its instructions. So now you'd like to press the button which says go to next waypoint.
And off it goes.
Let's
It's
see.
actually just stopped.
Huh?
Yep.
What? I didn't touch it. Here, take this, Jill.
Going down there, why?
I don't know. I've got to go.
All right, so this is the aeroplane in question.
Yes.
It is the Sense Fly Swinglet, Andrew, made all the way in Switzerland. And outwardly it seems quite simple, but it has quite a number of tricks. It's got a little GPS thing in there, a gyroscope that tells it where it is.
Yes.
Quite an amazing thing. Idiot-proof, apparently.
Idiot-proof indeed, and this is the cockpit, this is the brains, this is where the pilot, myself, sits and develops his flight path just by clicking here. There's an image of the ground.
Flight plan.
Flight plan.
Yep.
There's an image of the ground. It's all run by GPS. This tells us how fast it's going, where the wind's coming from, and of course what it's taking photos of, which is what it's all about.
That's right.
Eyes in the sky, Dykes.
Significantly cheaper to put this up than a helicopter.
Yes, indeed.
During the year, in the past, what we've done is stacked up a big list of jobs that need to be done. And when the list is big enough, we get someone in an aircraft to go and fly it all. It's expensive and it's not very timely. And so our hope with this tool has been to reduce some of the inflexibility of that system. So essentially, if someone needs some imagery in a hurry and the weather is okay, then they can go out with this drone and collect what they need on the day.
The information the drone can collect is really only limited to the forester's imagination. So long as the weather is fine and the wind speed low, the drone can be launched and will automatically take hundreds of photos of the area below.
It has wind speed, GPS, battery, camera. So basically we can program in where we want this to fly and it will automatically trigger the taking of the photos of that area.
Yes, you want to be very careful what you get up to on the floor of the forest these days, because Big Brother is certainly watching you.
He is indeed. In this instance, they're using the drone for mapping the health of this particular forest plantation, but it has a whole other range of applications.
Absolutely, you can map boundaries, you can use it for fire, you can see how much fuel's in the forest, pretty much anything that you need a bird's eye view, launch the drone and away you go.
Once all the photos are taken, some even in infrared, they are uploaded to a cloud site and sent to Switzerland. When they come back, the detail is amazing.
We can use this sort of imagery to automatically detect and count individual trees in plantations. So we can use that information then to tell us about the size distribution of of the trees in the stand, and that can tell us what the final crop is going to be useful for.
As for needing a pilot's licence to fly the swinglet, well, it's not required and any idiot can take control.
It's had a couple of close encounters with eagles. Mainly they are just checking it out to see what it is. We've crashed it into a car, we've crashed it into a tree, and it's still in one piece.
So drones may well be the way of the future because they are considerably cheaper than planes or choppers, which in many cases offer the same result. Forestry Tasmania is still in the testing phase and working out exactly what the drone can do, but so far it's been used with great success for mapping boundaries around coops, plantation health and examining the effect of fire. After the break, the foresters wading in, boots and all, in the estuarine battle against ricegrass.